Hello everyone, we are going to present our marketing research entitled Ginger Value Added Product Acceptability at Barangay Cabinuangan, Bataan, Davao de Oro.
Introduction Background of the study. So, according to Sukumaran, Park and Geary, 2016, ginger or Zingiber officinale is a flowering plant whose rhizomes are used primarily in foods and beverage due to its distinct flavor and pungent aroma. It is native to tropical countries in Asia, including China and the Philippines. Ginger extract contains gingerols and phenolic compounds, which are responsible for its flavor and aroma. And due to a lot of ginger supply in the community, the proponent want to make use of it by creating a new product venture like ginger candy, ginger tea, and ginger powder.
So ginger is commonly known for its health benefits like reduces nausea and aids digestion.
In the Philippines, ginger farming is one of the most profitable agribusiness venture. Ginger products like ginger candy, ginger tea, and ginger powder are mainly the products made out of ginger. According to Chinma and Journa 2007, as cited by Uyetoro 2016, food innovation in the Philippines is quite lagging because consumers' preference is mainly concentrated on what is traditional and what is readily available in the market. With the rise of in-depth competition among food industries, professionals and manufacturers are faced with the challenges of producing foods containing functional ingredients in order to meet nutritional requirements of individuals with health challenges and satisfy the market acceptability and feasibility of products. So both the consumers and food industries are affected by the market availability of the products. That's why we conducted the research of these ginger products' acceptability in the market. Statement of the problem. So, limited research has been reported on the general acceptability and of ginger derived products like ginger candy, ginger tea, and ginger powder. So, ginger is very much used to add flavor for some common dishes. The production of ginger in Bataan, Davao de Oro, particularly at Barangay Andap, is a lot. And due to a lot of supply, the proponent want to value the product by making ginger powder, ginger tea, ginger candy. But the problem is the product is not yet known in the market and its acceptability is not yet defined. Objectives of the study. The primary objective of this research was assess the level of acceptability of each ginger product. The specific objectives are to determine ginger value-added products market acceptability and to determine potential market.
This is the RRL or the review related literature of a research. Ginger or the Cinkerver officinale is a flowering plant whose rhizomes are used primarily in foods and beverages due to its distinct flavor and pungent aroma. It is native to tropical countries in Asia including China and the Philippines. Ginger extracts contain gingerols and phenolic compounds. The plant is known for the anti-inflammatory and anti-diabetic property, according to the Sukumaran, Park, and Jerry 2016. There are two wide categories can be derived from fresh ginger roots, namely the volatiles and non-volatiles. Non-volatile components include gingerols, hugols, pyridols, and gingerzoli. Volatile components include sesquiterpene and monoterpenoid hydrocarbons. These hydrocarbons give ginger pungent aroma and distinct taste according to Mashadi et al. 2030. The rhizome, which means masked roots, this is an underground root-like stem stalk that is capable at reproducing shoots and roots systems different from the parent plant. This is the plant's storage form of starch and protein which is used as its nutrition source. Himbenga 1997, ginger rhizome exhibits the plant's pungent aroma and flavor. These characteristics are attributed to the presence of essential oils and oleoresin. The chemical composition of oleoresin is scaly sugars and gingerols. According to Baliadin and Headley, 1997, as cited by ASEAN, and according to Kamal and Aslina, 2003. Ginger is used in the numerous products due to its versatility. Primary products include fresh ginger and dried ginger. Asians consume most stagii of the fresh ginger produced. This is used as a herb in traditional dishes in east and southeast part of the continent. Dried ginger, which is usually in the powder form, is commonly used and consumed in India, China, Australia, Africa, and the Caribbean. This type is used as spice for its relatively high concentration of oleoresin that contributes to pungency according to the Food Agriculture Organization of the United Nations 2002. Chemical composition. Chemical analysis of ginger shows that it contains over 400 different compounds, ginger, ginger rhizome, and its major active components, 6 gingerol, 6 sugol, and 6 pyridol. The aromatic constituents include cingberine and bisabolene, while the pungent constituents are known as the gingerols and sugols. Ginger extract reduces biofilm formation for the various bacteria, including some gram-positive E.g. Staphylococcus aureus and Bacillus megatherium, and gram-negative bacteria E.g. Escherichia coli, Pseudomonas aeruginosa, 611. Ginger extract reduces biofilm formation for the various bacteria, including some gram-positive Aedes Staphylococcus aureus and Bacillus megatherium, and gram-negative bacteria E.g. Escherichia coli, Pseudomonas aeruginosa, 1112. The major constituents in ginger rhizomes are the carbohydrates, 50 to 70%, lipids, 3 to 8%, terpenes, and phenolic compounds. Terpene components of ginger include cingberine, B-bisabolene, E-farnesin, B-sesquipilandrin, and A-curcumin, while phenolic compounds include gingerol, pyridols, and sudrol. The ginger oil contains a mixture of constituents such as monoterpenes, namely pilandrin, campaign, cinuol, linalool, limonin, citral, geraniol, citronellol, borneol, and sesquiterpenes, namely cingberine, curcumin, B-bisabolene, B-sesquipilandrin, cingberol, and cingberenol, along with some aliphatic aldehydes and alcohols. Characteristic fragrance and flavor of ginger result from volatile oils that compose 1 to 3% of the weight of fresh ginger, primarily consisting of zingerone, sugars, and gingerols with 6 gingerol, 1,4 hydroxy 3 methoxypenyl, 5 hydroxy 3 decanol. As the major pungent compound, fresh ginger also contains an enzyme zinzibane, which is consistent protease and has similar properties to rennet.
Methodology. Research design. The research was conducted in November 2015 to May 2016. Vegetable Technology Section, Institution of Food Science and Technology, Bangladesh Council Science and Industrial Research, Dhaka. First ginger of 2 varieties, Bangladesh indigenous and China. And sugar was used to prepare the candy were collected from local market of Dhaka. The same was packaged in polyethylene bag and stored in refrigerator temperature of 2 Celsius and 5 Celsius in airtight box at the laboratory until use. Fresh ginger were selected and collected according to their uniform size, freshness, and cleanness, free from dirt, twigs, soil, dust. The ginger were then washed to clean the dirt that still attached in washed ginger were filled to remove outer layer. Peeling was done slowly one by one in dipping under for reducing direct air contact and filled ginger were further washed for removing remaining husk. Then boiled at 80 degrees Celsius temperature for 20 minutes and after cut it 3 cm 3 pieces. Cutting was done. Slowly immersed in the solution of 3% salt and 0.05% sodium metabisulfate for 10 to 15 minutes, avoiding the discoloration of ginger. These sliced ginger were boiled with different concentration, 50%, 60%, and 70% bricks of sugar. Solution in addition with 0.3% of citric acid as flavoring agent for 30 minutes. Brix hydrometer are used to measure the brix. After cooling, ginger were stored at a room temperature for about 20 hours followed by draining to reduce free water attached to contain a 10% prepared ginger candy were then wrapped in the polyethylene pouch and keep it cool, placing in a airtight plastic box for storage. Sampling. The product was tested for acceptability through purposive sampling of respondents which undergone sensory evaluation. The result was statistically treated to obtain the data of acceptability of the product in the market. Target population. The participant was sourced from individuals that are present in the near the sensory evaluation are. All of the available purposely selected participants were considered to be consumer panelists who happen to be in the testing site and are willing to participate in the study. Sampling method. A combination of purpose sampling and ability sampling was used to obtain the population. Purposive sampling involves delimiting the sample population of UPLB constituent. The other method is also known as haphazard or accidental. Inside the scope of UPLB constituent, those who are readily available to the testing site was considered respondent when they agreed to evaluate the product. One place HL was used to carry out the study. Sample size. The sample size was obtained using Rosov calculator, Rosov incorporation form and survey software. Comprise a database management system, great strength and reliability that also communicates, possessive high data integrity and security. Its flexibility allows you to change question others and add, delete question item and modify your survey for database over time in whatever way you are required. The database will also notice to design web survey and other survey that formerly only professional could author. Data collection. Sensory evaluation. The participant will complete the consent form and sensory evaluation forms individually through sensory tests that involves the appearance, texture, taste, overall acceptability. The form also contains basic socio-demographic questions such as age, sex, and food preference. The panelists in testing the 3 ginger marmalade food samples. The panelists were asked to answer the question. The record the result in the sheet of the questionnaire provided. The product was evaluated with its sensory characteristic, appearance, taste, texture, and overall acceptability.
In the age section, we get only 367 responses. 58% of them are 21 to 30 years old. 36% are 10 to 20 years old, and others are 31 years old above. In the Purok section, we get only 369 responses. 19.8% of them are living in Purok 2, 11.7% in Purok 3, 11.4% in Purok 1, 11.1% in Purok 4A, 8.1% in Purok 3A, 6% in Purok 4, and other are living within Barangay Cabinuangan, Bataan, Davao de Oro. In the gender section, we get only 360 responses. 63.6% of them are female, 32.8% are male, and the rest are preferred not to say. Among the 372 respondents, we only get 366 responses, and 70.5%, which is 258 people, chooses ginger candy. 38.8%, which is 142 people, chooses ginger tea, and 19.7% or 72 people chooses ginger powder. We asked 372 respondents, but we only get 367 responses of why they want to try ginger products, and 72.5%, which is 266 people, answers because of the benefits. 22.3%, which is 82, answers because of its price, and 26.7%, which is 98 people, answers because they're curious of its taste. In the packaging, we get only 371 responses. We asked them about their preferred packaging. 56.9% of them answered paper wrap. 25.1% answered foil-sealed bags. And 17.8% answered plastic wrap. And someone suggested that we should find alternatives that can help the environment, which is great. In this section, we get only 371 asking about how many they preferred per pack, and 41.8% of them answered 20 pieces. 40.7% of them answered 10 pieces, 16.4% of them answered 50 pieces, and the others suggested of 1 to 5 per pack. Among the 372 respondents, we only get 368 responses. We asked them about their preferred price for the products, and 54.9% of them answered 20 to 30 price range. 30.2% of them answered 30 to 40 price range. 14.1% of them answered 40 to 50 price range, and someone can't decide yet. In this section, we get only 371 responses. We asked them about the promotion method that usually encourage them to buy a product. 41.2%, which is 153 people, answered advertising. 29.4%, which is 109 people, answered sales promotion. 37.7%, which is 140 people, answered personal selling. 21.3%, which is 79 people, answered publicity by words of mouth. And 11.3%, which is 42 people, answered social media site. Among the 372 respondents, we only get 369 responses. We asked them about the effective ways that motivates customers to buy. 59.3% of them answered price off or discount. 25.7% of them answered extra quality. 11.1% of them answered contest, and others answered premium and quality of the product. Among the 372 respondents, we only get 371 responses. We asked them about their preferred way to order. 77.9% of them answered in person. 9.7% of them answered Facebook, and others answered email, TikTok, Shopee, and Messenger. And the last, we get only 369 out of 373 responses. We asked them where they usually buy ginger product. 66.9% of them answered grocery store. 12.7% of them answered supplier. 11.4% of them answered wheat market, and 8.9% of them answered in the mall.